William Russell Frisbee moved from Brantford, Connecticut to Bridgeport, Connecticut to work at his new job at the Olds Baking Company. He would soon, however, buy the company itself and rename it the Frisbee Pie Company. When he died, his son Joseph P. Frisbee took over and expanded the business until it was an extremely successful pie company, producing 80,000 pies per day, along with other baked goods. After a while, he realized by throwing the custom-designed pie pan upside down, it would fly. When Yale students discovered the same phenomena, they began throwing discs all over campus to each other, yelling Frisbee to alert their partners they were throwing, and thus the first Frisbees were born. First, the basic reason why Frisbees fly is gyroscopic force. Gyroscopic force is the tendency of a spinning object to maintain a stable orientation. So when you throw a Frisbee and it spins in the air, it is generating gyroscopic force. This can be seen in the diagram above. The arrows show the Frisbee spinning. This is why it does not flip on its side, for example, while it's flying. Another reason that Frisbees fly the way they do is the aerodynamic design of the Frisbee. It is much like an airplane wing, with its curved top and flat bottom. This creates high air pressure on the bottom and low air pressure on the top, because it's easier for air to travel in a curve. This high air pressure on the bottom of the Frisbee pushes up against gravity, which is why Frisbees can travel so far without hitting the ground. The size of the object that you're flying also affects its flight. If you have a very big Frisbee and it's spinning fast, it will fly for longer. If you have a very long wing on your plane, it will also fly for longer, with using less energy. The release is also very important, because this is what generates the spin. Watch how he releases the Frisbee. Let's see that again in slow motion. So depending on how you release it, if you give it more spin, it'll stay flying for longer, but if you spin it less, then it'll fall quicker. Another commonly used device that follows similar principles are the wings on an airplane. The wings of an airplane create higher pressure on the bottom and lower pressure on the top, creating lift. This is very similar to a Frisbee, but lacking gyroscopic force. The engines of the airplane propel the plane forward, which, in turn, pushes the air to flow around the wings and generate lift to keep the plane in flight.